Ever wondered how some people manage to stay hopeful even amidst the toughest trials life throws at them? Yes, it's a question that often crosses our minds. But the answer lies within us, in the form of hope and resilience. These two powerful qualities are not just mere words. They are the backbone of our existence, the driving force that pushes us to keep going, no matter how tough the going gets. Hope is the glimmer of light that we cling to, even in the darkest of tunnels. Resilience, on the other hand, is our inner strength, our grit, our determination to get back up every time we fall. These qualities make a significant difference in our lives. They shape our journey. They define our destiny. They are the invisible hands that guide us through the stormy seas of life towards the shore of success. Let's delve into the real-life stories of people who, armed with hope and resilience, overcame adversity. Meet John. His life was turned upside down when he lost his job and his home in quick succession. It was like the world had sucked the joy right out of his life, leaving him in a desolate wasteland of despair and uncertainty. He was stuck in a quagmire of financial hardship, emotional turmoil, and the unrelenting stress of an uncertain future. John's journey wasn't a walk in the park. His days were filled with hardship, his nights haunted by worry. He often found himself standing on the precipice of despair, staring into an abyss of hopelessness. It felt as though he was in a never-ending cycle of struggle, like a hamster running tirelessly on a wheel that was going nowhere. But amidst the darkness, John found a spark of resilience that refused to be extinguished. He realized that his circumstances did not define him, but rather, it was his response to those circumstances that would shape his destiny. He wasn't going to let this setback, as massive as it was, dictate the rest of his life. Bit by bit, he began to rebuild. He started with small steps, like finding temporary work and securing a roof over his head. He reached out to friends, family, and even strangers, swallowing his pride and asking for help. He learned to navigate the labyrinth of social services, seeking every possible avenue to improve his situation. Slowly but surely, John clawed his way back from the edge. It was a grueling journey, filled with countless obstacles and setbacks, but John was fueled by hope and an unyielding determination. He refused to stay knocked down. He was like the phoenix, rising from the ashes of his former life, stronger and more resilient than before. And you know what the most remarkable thing was? John emerged from his ordeal not with bitterness, but with a newfound appreciation for life and the strength of the human spirit. He understood that it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. John's story shows us that no matter how bleak the situation appears, there's always a way out, always a glimmer of hope. Now let's journey with Maria, a single mother who fought against all odds to provide for her family. Maria, a woman of strength, stood as a towering figure in a world that seemed to be crumbling around her. She was a single mother of 3, working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. But her struggle was more than just financial. Each day was a battle against the world's harsh realities, against the odds that seemed stacked against her. She faced adversities that would make the strongest of us crumble. The long hours, the sleepless nights, the constant worry of providing for her children. There were times when she felt like she was drowning, with waves of despair threatening to pull her under. But Maria was not one to be swallowed by the storm. Instead, she turned to her resilience, to the burning fire within her that refused to be extinguished. She found strength in her love for her children, in the hope for a brighter future for them. Her resilience became her shield, her weapon against the storm. And so, Maria weathered the storm. She stood tall, her spirit unbroken, her heart full of hope. Day by day, she fought her battles, not with fury, but with a quiet determination that spoke volumes. She was a beacon, her light shining bright amidst the darkness, guiding her family through the storm. Her children saw her struggle, her strength, her resilience. They saw their mother, a woman who refused to be defeated, who stood tall against the odds, and they learned from her. They learned the power of resilience, the importance of hope, the strength in determination. Maria's tale is not just a story of survival, but of triumph. It's a tale of a woman who, despite the odds, stood tall and fought her battles. It's a tale of a mother's love, of a family's survival. But most importantly, it's a tale of hope and resilience. Maria's tale is a testament to the fact that resilience can light the way, even in the darkest storm. Lastly, we have Sam, a war veteran who had to learn to live anew after losing his limbs. In the aftermath of a devastating explosion, Sam woke up in a hospital bed, his world irrevocably changed. His once strong, capable body was now confined to a wheelchair. He was filled with despair, unable to comprehend the magnitude of his loss. But Sam's story is not one of despair, but of resilience. It's a story of a man who, even when faced with the unthinkable, refused to surrender to his circumstances. It's a story of an unconquerable spirit. Sam's journey towards acceptance was not easy. It was filled with moments of self-doubt, of anger, of frustration. He questioned his worth, his purpose, his very existence. But in those moments of darkness, Sam found the strength to push through. He found hope. He began to see his wheelchair not as a symbol of his limitations, but as a tool that could give him freedom. He learned to adapt, to find new ways to do things he once took for granted. He learned to live anew. Sam's spirit, filled with hope and resilience, led him towards a fulfilling life. He found joy in the small victories, in the everyday tasks he managed to accomplish. He found purpose in helping others, in sharing his journey and inspiring those who felt lost and hopeless. Through his struggles, Sam taught us a valuable lesson. He taught us that our spirit is unconquerable, that no matter the trials we face, no matter the despair that threatens to consume us, we have the power to rise above. We have the power to find hope, to find resilience, to find a way to live anew. Sam's story is not unique. It's a story that is echoed in the lives of countless individuals who have faced adversity and come out the other side stronger, more resilient, more hopeful. Sam's journey reminds us that our spirit remains unconquerable as long as we harbor hope and resilience. The stories of John, Maria, and Sam are not just tales of survival, but of triumph. These are narratives that remind us of the incredible power we all possess, the power of hope and resilience. Let's take a moment to remember John's story. He faced adversity that would have crushed many, but he refused to be defeated. Instead, he held on to hope like a lifeline, pulling him from the depths of despair. His resilience became his shield, deflecting the blows of misfortune, enabling him to rise again. And rise he did, stronger, bolder, and more determined. We then journeyed with Maria, who was trapped in a storm of her own making. Yet even amidst the chaos, she found a beacon of hope. That glimmer guided her through the tumult, illuminating her path to redemption. Her resilience was her compass, steadfastly pointing her towards a brighter future, even when the darkness threatened to consume her. And then there was Sam, a symbol of the unconquerable spirit. He was knocked down time and again, but he never lost hope. He clung to it, drawing strength from its enduring light. His resilience was his anchor, keeping him grounded when the world around him seemed to be crumbling. John, Maria, and Sam, each with their unique stories, are bound by a common thread: hope and resilience. These are not mere qualities, they are the very essence of their triumph over adversity. Hope is not just a feeling, but a powerful catalyst that can ignite the spark of change. Resilience is not just a trait, but a testament to our inherent strength and adaptability. The impact of these qualities on one's life can be profound. They can turn despair into determination, fear into fortitude, and adversity into advantage. They can inspire us to face our own storms, to rise from our ashes, to conquer our personal battles. Hope and resilience are not just words. They are powerful forces that can change lives. So, the next time you find yourself in a difficult situation, remember John, Maria, and Sam. Remember how they rose from the ashes, how they were a beacon in their own storms, how their spirits remained unconquerable. Each of them had their own battles, their own moments of despair, but they never let those moments define them. Instead, they found hope and resilience within themselves, and used it to rise above their challenges. Now, what about you? Like John, Maria, and Sam, you too have the power to find hope in your darkest hours, resilience in your toughest battles. When adversity strikes, remember that you are not alone, and remember that you have the strength to overcome, the courage to persist, and the will to rise again. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you rise, filled with hope and resilience.